everybody, welcome back to Channel B. So today I'm going to share about two of the bags that I've got from the Mark Cross website. This is actually the first time that I've purchased directly from the Mark Cross website. So before I start, let's move on to the unboxing. Welcome back everybody. So I just want to share a little bit more about the two of this bag. I have Mark Cross bag already that are both the Sarah as well as the Benchley. Like I think 2 to 3 years ago that I started purchasing Mark Cross, and I really like the quality that they have apart from their hardware. Like their hardware do get rusty over time. But it's not a very big extent kind of thing, but still the leather quality, the smell of the leather, everything is really on par and it's really what I liked. The only thing about these two particular bags that I am considering returning is because they are both really heavy, like super heavy. And maybe a little bit about my purchase experience with Mark Cross. So when I first purchased it, it's because I received an email from Mark Cross at the middle of the night, like around 1 a.m. Singapore timing, that they are having a 50% sales. So immediately I went up and chose, and I realized that, oh my god, the shipping cost is like $95 US. So to make sense and logical cost per item in terms of the cost per shipping, and I separate it into different items, I decided to get more because the main bag that I wanted to buy is actually called the Susanna bag, which is actually the one that I like, and it actually has the vintage vibe. It's actually a frame kiss lock kind of opening, and I'll come to that later. And then I bought that is the main bag that I want to buy, and I was thinking US $95 shipping cost. Okay, I might as well get more bags that I previously wanted but I didn't have the chance to get them, and now it's during the 50% sale, so why not? And then I move on to the Uptown, where I actually wanted the green color, but they don't have it in the smooth cuffs leather, so I decided to get this one, which is in the Burgundy color, which is very nice as well. I got it. And then I move on to the Grace bag. How can you not have a Grace bag in your collection if you are like an avid fan of Mark Cross? So I decided to get the Grace bag as well, which is actually in this green color, very beautiful color, but I don't like the leather because it's very grainy, and I think this kind of leather actually add more weight to the bag when the bag itself is already very heavy. This is actually in the small size. Oh my god, can I imagine what if you go bigger than this? It's gonna be much heavier. This is the two cons of the two bags that I have. They are really heavy and I really dislike it. So what was the experience was that I actually forgotten that during checkout you can actually choose that do you want to have it gift wrap with the Mark Cross box and ribbon, etc., or do you want to do the eco way in terms of like cardboard, which I showed in my unboxing video. I actually wanted the gift wrap, but I clicked wrongly. But immediately after I purchased it, immediately I sent an email to the customer service, and they actually tell me that they will make sure that they will gift wrap the bags individually, which is actually what I requested. I wanted the box, I wanted the dust bag, I wanted the ribbons, I wanted the shopping bag that I requested and everything like that. So they replied immediately telling me that all this requests will be adhered. And when I received it like today, no, I didn't get the unboxing that I wanted. Especially if I buy from the boutique, I really would expect like retail packaging that is the least of my expectations. If not, I would have probably wait for a better timing for Matches Fashions, Net-a-Porter, or whatever of these big online platforms that when they have a bigger sales than this, the price might be even better than Mark Cross sales. So that's why I was really very upset, and I actually texted the customer service many times to actually make sure that this request, the gift wrap request, was adhered to. And every time they tell me that they will make sure. So in the end it came like that. So it really like depreciates my feelings for like receiving this bag. At first I was already very annoyed that the Mark Cross, they actually ship using Fedex International Economy. Like what kind of online platforms use economy shipping methods anymore nowadays? So I have used FedEx International Priority from US. It takes like 3 to 4 business days to reach Singapore. I like that. And nowadays, all of the online purchases that I made from Shopbot, Matches Fashions, they all use DHL, and it reaches Singapore in 4 business days. Like the price of these bags are much cheaper than like getting this all big items from Mark Cross, and it's so much faster. So I got very frustrated realizing that the bag, like, it needed like 6 business days to reach Singapore, not counting the weekends and public holiday, where we experienced both weekends and public holiday during the shipment of these 2 bags. So that's why it delayed even more. And I am my character, my personality is I don't like something that I buy and I need to wait such a long time to have it. It really depreciates my feelings to having the bags. And especially when I have the bag, I was like in a very high spirit and wanting to have it in like the unboxing retail packaging feeling, and it didn't come with it. So that's why I have a lot to rant about Mark Cross. And the main bag that I wanted to get, Susanna, they couldn't find it. I mean, if you couldn't find the stock, why would you list it in your sales? And then finally they find it, but they ship it like just the Tuesday, like this Tuesday. So I'll probably have to receive it next week again. So it's like, I'll just depreciate my feelings every time, again and again and again. So I don't know, I have a very high feeling that I wanted to return this too if Mark Cross allowed me to return, because they are really very heavy. And after all the hoo-ha with Mark Cross customer service, I really don't like the bag anymore. I mean, I don't feel good having them, but it is not all bad. It is not all bad thing that I want to say about Mark Cross. They did some improvements over the years. For example, one of the main thing that I want to say is, one good thing was that they improved on their dust bag size. So look at this. The dust bag now fits the bag perfectly as compared to 2 years ago. 2 to 3 years ago when I got my, this bag as well as the Benchley. Look at the dust bag. It's ridiculous. It's such a big dust bag. It's compared to the small one. Now, that is more suitable to the size. Look, this is the differences. So now, the good thing was that they improved on this dust bag part. Apart on the dust bag part, they actually improved on the straps as well. So just to share a little bit about the strap. So the strap now actually has a tab at the bottom to hold the strap. Like previously on both of my Benchley and Sarah, I did mention in my video previously that look at this part. There is no additional tab to actually hold on to this strap. So I must be careful every time when I keep the bag. I must like roll it like this so that I don't roll it like this or whatever. If not, it will be very obvious, and I really dislike that part. But that was in the past what Mark Cross has did in the past. But now upon careful inspections of both this bag, the Uptown as well as the Grace bag, they both has the tab. They both has the tab, so you don't have to worry about your strap anymore. They actually know how to keep your unwanted straps. So about these 2 bags, I don't want to remove the crossbody strap just in case they allow me to return, and I want to return them as much as it is being untouched. But maybe I can do a little bit modeling photos. So this is the Uptown bag. Like, it's very professional bag. It's vertical shape, so it looks really, really nice. That I'll actually have the photos here as well. And obviously you can wear it crossbody or shoulder strap, which I couldn't comment on the strap length because I didn't want to remove the crossbody strap. So this is the Uptown bag. I do love their smooth cuff leather, honestly. I really think that the leather is really nice, and I always have a preference for smooth leather more than pebbled leather, caviar, Saffiano and things like that. It is more expensive to make it. It requires more skills to build it as well. That is what I feel. This is my point of view. And then the very iconic Grace bag. This one I really didn't like the leather as well. This leather is really a very disappointing leather. I don't know, I just don't like it. It's not, I'm not saying that it's bad, it's just not to my personal preference. So you can see the leather. It's just not towards my personal preference, not that it's a bad leather. Yeah, some people like pebbled leather. I'm just not one of them. So this is one of the most popular bag that's in evergreen color. This is in burgundy, and yeah, that's about it. I'm now waiting for my Susanna bag that is actually in Napa leather. Again, it's another new leather as compared to the 1, 2, 3, 4 that I have already gotten. So all in all, 5 different leathers, 5 different bag style, and 5 different colors from Mark Cross. So I'll see when I get the Susanna, do I like it or not. If it's too heavy, I might return it as well. But I really like the Susanna bag. It is the main bag that I want to buy. But as for now, we will have to see. So before I end this video, maybe I'll show you guys how does the 4 leathers, which includes the Benchley as well as the Sarah. So I have this 4 bags on their leathers.
Right guys, I'm gonna talk about the 2 bags that I just received today, which is the Mark Cross bag, and to share a little bit more about the leathers that I've got. This is actually the Uptown bag. It's in burgundy color and it's in smooth calf leather, which is actually the priority leather that I would always choose. I prefer smooth leather much more than anything else, and the burgundy actually comes in a very nice color. So it comes with a gold hardware, as with all Mark Cross bag that I have, and it actually came with a back pocket. You can see it here, and with Mark Cross signature lock. So you just click and it flips up, which is a very cool thing. On the inside, it's a red interior, as with all Mark Cross bag. There's a zipper compartment and 2 main compartments, as you can see. And at the front pocket, there's actually a slit pocket, card slot, something like that you can put your cards or anything like that. So basically it's a very simple bag, and it's full leather lined, which I really like that part. But this bag is honestly very heavy. So that's the only bad part that I don't like about this bag. But I always prefer smooth leather, and this is a very pretty one, and the leather smell is really nice. The second one is actually this Grace bag, the Mark Cross signature Grace bag. This is actually their most popular collection, classic collection. It's actually in Tumbled Grain leather. You can see it's actually not my first choice, but because I don't have other colors that I wanted that is in the smooth calf leather, so this is the color that I wanted, not in this leather, but I just get it to try, and it's really very heavy. So I might actually consider returning the both of the bags because they are really too heavy. So maybe we can take a look at what's on the inside. Again, it's gold hardware and same lock closure. Open it. On the inside, full leather line, red interior as well. There's a zipper compartment on the top and an open compartment at the bottom. So it's a very simple bag, but the weight itself is really killing me. So maybe I'll share a little bit more about the previous 2 other Mark Cross bag that I have. This is actually in the evergreen color, and this is in caviar. You can see caviar, you can see all the dots, you can hear the scratches. It's pretty durable. This is in salmon color, and this is the Sarah collection. This is one that I've already gotten, and I mean, I seldom use it because it's also quite heavy, but compared to the other 2, it's less heavier, and it can put a lot of things. Every time I start using it, I'll love it again, but it's just that it's not my go-to bag anytime soon. So this is Sarah, and then the Benchley. This is another of their classic that a lot of people actually have for if they want to buy Mark Cross. Apart from the Grace bag, this is the second classic that they have. Again, everything is the same. It's just that this is a bi-color. This is Saffiano leather. You can see that in total I have 4 different kind of leather from Mark Cross. Again, this is also a very durable color, durable leather. On the inside is red in color. For both Benchley and Sarah, I've made individual videos about them that you can actually check out. But this, you can see, this are all the leather. Smooth calf, grained, tumbled grain, caviar, Benchley Saffiano. Correct. So out of all of them, the one that I really like best is definitely the smooth leather. I will always go for smooth leather before any other leather choices if I have the chance to choose. And also smooth leather is also more expensive on the Mark Cross website. But
Alright, welcome back everybody. So thank you very much for watching Channel B. Please remember to like and subscribe to our videos. Bye bye.